So this is my week at KATA. So I guess I'll start off with thanking everyone for coming. Like this is a great opportunity. Really excited to present. I don't know why. I'm sure like a lot of you guys probably aren't, but I don't know. This is really cool to present this. But yeah, so let's get started. So I want to start off with a quote. With great power comes great responsibility. So there was a speaker this week, Dr. David Griffin, and he came in. Didn't seem like the guy to scare the crap out of me, but he did. He literally made me jump out of my chair because he was really powerful. He was really he was that kind of guy, and he was really into Spider-Man. And he told us the story how he went to the movie theater with his wife for the original Spider-Man one back in like 2002, and Uncle Ben, most famously known for saying that quote. And when he said it in the movie, the Dr. Griffin, he had an aha moment where he was like, wow, that really relates to teaching. And so he kind of talked to us about that, how we as teachers and future educators, we have a lot of power. And it's our responsibility to be responsible with that. We have to know how to use that properly. So the question really is, what do we do with that? So I'll kind of answer that at the end, but first I want to tell you guys about my experience. So these are some of my favorite moments throughout the week. We've got expressing our educational experience through Legos. That can't really see because I guess it's zoomed in, but I made a car. And so our thing was we had to show our life in education through Legos. And this was like halfway through us making it. And I was already set on the fact, I'm going to make a car. And then he was like, related to your education, I was like, I'm going to do that, but I'm still going to make a car. So I made a car, and you can't really see it. But yeah, the car was really cool. It was hard because it was like random blocks. So we had to use our imagination to kind of figure out, and I have an eye in the front, like it's weird. Another thing that we did was we went bowling. So this is a group photo in front of, or with Wiley, right?
Willie.
Willie. So we went bowling. We went to the student union. We just did bowling for, Tuesday night. It was really fun. It was really good bonding. Yeah, that was a really great moment, I think. And then Wednesday morning, we went to Dr. Brad Bernheide's, which I'll kind of talk about him later. We went to his classroom, his STEM classroom. We played some Dungeons and Dragons with some middle schoolers, and that was my kid. His name was Corbin. There's a better picture I wasn't able to put up. But yeah, Corbin was awesome. Playing Dungeons and Dragons was really cool, and it really taught them like a lot. And yeah, that was a really fun experience to get on-hand experience with children. And so kind of want to talk about the speakers. So I have something for just about all of them here. But I kind of want to point out a few. Cindy Kuhn, she came to our classroom at Sumner a couple months ago. Really great. She taught us all about what I'm using here is Spark. And it's just, she's a really cool person. She really knows her technology and how that impacts the future. Brad Bernheide, he is amazing. He's like a history teacher that I wish I had had. It's an amazing guy. He knows his way around being creative in the classroom. David Griffin, of course, he's amazing. He really taught us a lot about how to use our passion in teaching. And then this morning, I thought we were done. I thought yesterday was our last time. The morning was going to be like our time to just sit around and do nothing and wait for these. No, we had one more, and I was like, one more. But Dr. Herrera was amazing. She made us cry. We had a pretty emotional experience in there. We talked about our past, how that impacts us. It was just a great opportunity. I think all you guys can speak for that too. It was really a great experience. But I also want to talk about our leaders. Zach Cooper, you're an amazing guy. You really showed how amazing we are, and you're really passionate about what you do. And I want to thank you for that. Byron, you you bring everything to the table. You leave no part of your personality out of this. You're amazing. And then James, you're like the dad. All right, you know how to be a dad, and it's really cool. I can't talk too much because I have 2 minutes left, but you know. So yeah, thank you to our leaders for all that you did this week. Now to the question, what draws me to teaching? Like it says here, people listed above, they're just a fraction of who's influenced me. I have a science teacher, I have an English teacher, and an orchestra teacher that really show me who I am. And they wanted me, or they pushed me to be here, to want to teach. And so my philosophy, it's kind of a work in progress, but it's what I used this whole year at my teaching camp, or the teaching camp and the teaching class that I have this year at Sumner. Student learning is infinitely better for education than a student memorizing. I believe that the public school system now is a lot about memorizing. It's a lot about retention, not about actually keeping that information, absorbing it, and using that for the future. That's what I want to do in my physics class someday. So that's just a statue of, I forgot where that was. So what I bring to teaching, like it says up there, obviously as a teenager, I don't really see good qualities in myself, but I know I do have passion, like James said, and I do have creativity, and that's why I want to be a science teacher. And so that's a button to a website that I was going to show you, but I'm running out of time. That's a website that I made for my teaching class this year, and it kind of shows what I want to bring to the table. And so to the question of, with this power that we have, how do we utilize it? So I have a couple of superheroes here. Spider-Man, Batman, Captain America, they're all powerful beings, and they have a lot of power, and they use it for good. And I believe as educators, we have to do that too. And that's what I want to do. And actually something that I got today, is this little plaque that Dr. Herrera gave us. And it says, be your own hero. I'm pretty sure she saw my presentation beforehand because it's a little too coincidental. But I believe we have to be our own hero in the classroom. And I forget who said it, but one of the speakers this week told us that we want to be exactly like our favorite teachers in the classroom. And I believe that's true. I do want to be like my science teacher, but I want to be better. I want to be my own hero. So to finish it off, I want to say thank you, KATA. Thank you, leaders. Thank you for putting on this show. You guys have been great. Thank you.